this out. You see what a KML file is? I don't know if you know about it. This is done with Google Earth. I used to do this a lot, right? On Saturday, I would go and find a nice park somewhere in the interior or in the area. I would click on it with Google Earth and save the location. It would save either a KMZ file, which is a zip file, or a KML file, which is a text file. And then if you double click on this, you can open it. So I used to email my brother, meet me here for picnic on Sunday. And then my brother would show up and we'd go and have a nice picnic, the two families. So watch, you can double click on it. If you double click, it's gonna open in Google Earth. Come on, open. There it is, it's coming. So the KML file gives you coordinates on Google Earth. Look, there it is. We're zooming in, and there's our warehouse right there. It goes right here, right here. The warehouse will fit right here, the site plan. From this corner in, down, and back. I love it. I actually drove there, stopped there, and saved the coordinates on the GPS, and came back and looked at it on Google Earth. And if you look at it, it's pretty cool, right there. I'm going to orbit a little bit around it, but there's a problem. Watch this, everybody. There's a problem. It's not really horizontal. No, this is not right. Check to the north. Look at the north arrow. What does the north arrow look like? It's twisted, right? That's unfortunate. Let me click on the north arrow. Click on north. Like that. There's our site. You see it? Unfortunately, it's not really facing north. It's at an angle. Our site, this side, the west side, is not really west. It is northwest. This side here is northeast. So we were using the project north, not the real north. The real north, and I measured the angle very carefully, it's 40.5 degrees off. Okay? So now you know where our building is. Our building is right here at Longside Road and Highway 10. Across the street, look, across the street, there's a Best Western Hotel with a nice restaurant there actually. Now across it, and next to it there is a corporate center, right? This is not bad. Guess what? I want to download this map and work on it. Oh, one more thing. This is kind of ugly. Across the road here, on the other side of this road, whatever it's called, I can't read it. What's it called? Maddox Road. Yeah, Maddox Drive. Across on Maddox Drive, look at this. This is the biggest warehouse I've ever seen in my life. It is 20 times the size of our warehouse. You know what it is? Read it. It's a Walmart distribution center for Ontario. So all the trucks come in the morning, they park here. They empty the merchandise. They come from factories, they come from the United States, they come from everywhere. They empty the merchandise into the building, and then they sort all the merchandise and put them on trucks and send them out to every Walmart in Ontario. It's unbelievably big. The building is a monster. Look at that. It's what? The size of the whole block here. Twice the size of the block. Enough. Let's go and try this. So watch the screen. Guess what I'm going to do? I need the coordinates for street map. I'll click here, street map, click on the on button. But I can't do anything until I get the coordinates. Watch. It gives me a welcome, that's fine. And here it says the coordinates. Well, watch this. Inside the KML file, you can read that. Watch. Right click. Open with Notepad. Read it. Here they are. This is what the KML file looks like. If you look at it, it says all of our warehouse, the name of the file. Then you have all this stuff, data, whatever. And then down here there's a look at. I'm looking at this point with a rotation. That's why it looks horizontal. It's really smart. And then down here, there's the GPS coordinates. There they are. That's what I want. I need those numbers. We got a problem. These numbers won't work. Don't try them. They're wrong. You see them? When you do a GIS system, let me write it down for you. When you do a GIS system, guess what? They always go longitude, latitude, and then the height, right? Altitude. That's how GIS systems work. That's not how surveying works. Surveyors, write it down. surveyors do this. Surveyors use an old rule, northing, easting. That's what I heard them talk about. Right? So there's a difference between what you have on the file here and what I want. Read it. So this is not right. This is a longitude. That number is east-west. Okay? I have a question. You guys know what longitude is, right? You know what it is, right? Okay. Basically, it's a vertical line from north to south pole going through Greenwich Village in near London, right? That's a 0 point. And then you measure this way and that way, all the time zones and all the angles, right? So here's the angle right there. So we're minus 79 degrees west of Greenwich. This one's the latitude. It's 0 at the equator and it's 90 degrees at the North Pole. So we're halfway up between the equator and the North Pole. But the numbers are wrong. In surveying, you read about, look at Lumion. Lumion is using the survey units. You have to reverse them. Watch. It'll only take me a minute. Look what I'm going to do. I'll copy the second number. Copy. Click here and paste it. Or press Ctrl V. And then I'll put the first number. So the two systems are different. Okay? In the GIS, Geographic Information System, they put longitude and latitude. But on Lumion and on most CAD software, we want the north, south, and then east-west. You see it? So all I have to do is copy it. Like this. Copy the number. Down, put a comma. And copy the first number, and don't forget the minus. I cannot stress how important that is. In fact, let me give you the notes. Here are my notes. So here's what I want you to do. Follow these steps. I'll shut up, you try this. Step 7 in Lumion. Turn feedback on. Step 8. Open the camera file and find the pullings here, the bottom, the last line. Fix it. I want this number first, comma, and this number second. That's how you put it. That's how you're going to copy and paste it in the okay? So northing slash easting. That's the right way. North, west. See the number there at the bottom? So I want this highlighted. Copy it. Right click copy.
So how did you open the notepad? The transfer coordinates?
You do it this way. If you click on it, you open Google Earth. But if you shift right click on it, you can click on open with. If notepad is not there, click on choose another app.